And well, hello there. This is Dr. Roger Teel, and I'm sitting here in my office at Mile High Church in Lakewood, Colorado, and I'm just reflecting on yesterday's service. You know, early in January, every year, we start a series called Back to Basics, and this year's title was Basics Power for a Great Life. And we really look at the fundamental undergirding principles that can make life really work and can transform the way things are going for us. And so really always the first step is to connect with the perfect spirit within each and every one of us. You know, there is a perfect spirit in you. And we sometimes identify with all that is imperfect and all that we are not. And yet the perfect spirit means that it's born of the universal one life. You know, we talked a lot yesterday, and you can watch the video, by the way. We talked about how there's only one life in this universe, and all form comes out of this one life. And this life is characterized, as the ancient mystics put it, as well as the new scientists are putting it, it's characterized by energy and information and love. And that's the birther of all of life. And that's birthed you, it's birthed me, and it lives within each and every one of us. And so what we're understanding is who we really are. And I used a metaphor that I love. It's about the lampshades that we wear. We all chose to be here, and we chose a certain lampshade with all the uniquenesses of our expression. Like you may have chosen to be gay or straight, able-bodied or differently abled. You chose a cultural aspect of the lampshade, your personal idiosyncrasies and traits, and your spiritual path, no doubt. And then adding to this lampshade that you consistently wear, and I wear, are the memories and the experiences and your history going forward until now. And you see, usually we identify with the lampshades. And what we're understanding now is that while we wear a lampshade, we are not under its law. The light within us is the reality. And of course, it can shine through that lampshade, and we can embrace the lampshade. And what's even more important is to embrace the pure light of our pure being, because we're all that. And what we can do is then own our lampshade, evolve it as we will, and also stop judging others for their lampshades, and maybe remember that they really are the light shining. And so that's probably why that great teacher said, "You are the light of the world. Let your light so shine." Beyond all the uniquenesses and the past and the memories and the judgments, let our light shine. And so I'll wrap this up pretty quick here by just giving you some of the things I suggested that to the congregation yesterday that we could start doing. And the first thing we can do is get still more often. Be still. There's a deep knower in you. There's a depth in you. And you know, we connect with the divine in the silence of our hearts. All right, that's where we go. And so we got to move from the head to the heart and be still. And you'll be amazed at how you connect with that light that is beyond all the surface trappings of your life. And then secondly, I suggested love forward. Not just step or leap forward, but love forward. Love is really the genuine elixir for all real progress in life. And I've known in my own life that I only really made progress when I was in a space of loving myself. Not in an egotistical way, but in a way of principle and joy and honoring that light that I am. I just invite you to love forward and see what this new year can be if your energy for yourself is that of respect and honoring and challenge, and yet all in compassion and love. And finally, I suggested we could lighten up. Lighten up here a little bit in 2017. Let the joy return. I believe you were created out of joy. I am created out of joy. And I wrote a book called This Life is Joy. And I really believe that the spiritual quality of joy is at the heart of all life, and we can get back to it. I know we make a mess of it sometimes, but truly the joy and the light are what remains. Hey, watch the video. You can get more, including a very interesting thing that happened to me during the prayer. So I hope you'll continue to view on the website our live streaming, or stop by if you're local in Lakewood, Colorado. Love and blessings, and happy 2017.